Hello everyone, my name is Anya and welcome to my channel Quiet Scents. This is the intro to tell you about this channel and what I'm looking for in perfumes. So why Quiet Scents? I thought I'd better explain, because it doesn't mean I like only the scents that will disappear pretty quickly. That's not the case. Also, not that I'm only into the scents that will stay really close to skin and not project. That's not the case either. So to me, quiet scents, quiet fragrances is something a little bit more sophisticated. So, and it's very, very personal. It's very personal taste. It's my taste. And I watched so many bloggers talking about perfumes, and they talk about so many brands that I then tried, and I thought that's really not my cup of tea. And these brands are very popular. These brands, they're everywhere, even if they're niche brands. For example, Amouage. I never tried a fragrance by Amouage that I liked. That's just my taste, and to me, I'm looking for scents that are different, that are not your sort of high street scents. So I think I'm looking for something that is unique, and I know Amouages are very distinct and very unique, but a lot of notes that are used in Amouage just do not agree with me. They make me sick. I just don't like them. I also tried not too many, but some perfumes by Xerjoff did not agree with me, and also Roja. I think these are quite popular niche brands at the moment, and they're just not for me. Which doesn't mean that I'm any less likely to spend money on perfumes. It just means that I have to find ones that I love myself. So a lot of my favorite perfumes are from Guerlain. I am a Guerlain girl. I think the first Guerlain I tried was my mom's L'instant. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. I think it was L'Instant Magic, and it was very sweet, gorgeous perfume. It was sort of the perfume you just wanted to smell more and more and more. When I got my first Guerlain, that was Shalimar Initiale. So it wasn't the original Shalimar, because that would be way too heavy for me. That's the next thing I'm going to talk about. So if perfume is very, very heavy, a lot of vintage perfumes are heavy, a lot of the ones that you would imagine sort of slightly more mature people wearing, that's not for me. So this Guerlain Shalimar Initiale Le, so it's not eau de parfum, it's a lighter version, and I wore it for about a year, I think, solidly, no other perfumes, and I absolutely loved it. That was my signature scent. Next, I discovered Le Petit Robe Noire, the original one. Absolutely stunning scent. To me, it's slightly less distinct than maybe some other Guerlains, but I still like it. At the moment, I have Le Petit Robe Noire Black Perfecto, and it's a little bit more like you just wearing a leather jacket over your favorite little black dress. Oh, amazing perfume. Then I discovered their exclusive line La Matière, and that was the end of my bank account. So I discovered Tonka Imperiale, and all I wanted to smell was Tonka Imperiale. I just wanted that perfume so badly, and I was given it as a present, and that was such a happy day. Saying that, I once went to work and I sprayed it, maybe three sprays or something, and I nearly died. It was too much. I also maybe rushed a little bit to get to work, and I got intoxicating in the bad way. Oh, too much perfume, too close to my nose. And even though I absolutely adore the scent and I adore the Tonka, it was too heavy, too close to my nose. So now I use it so sparingly. I either use it at the back of my neck, or I layer it with other perfumes that's got Tonka that I would like to maybe last a little bit longer. I use it with Tom Ford Lost Cherry, and I use it with another Guerlain, Frenchy Lavande. Which brings us to Frenchy Lavande, which is my all-time favorite scent by Guerlain, also from the exclusive line L'Art La Matière. And to me, it's not a lavender scent. To me, it's a citrusy scent with the depth, with a lot of freshness, but also sensuality. It's got tonka bean and bergamot, and apparently lavender, but I don't feel it. And some vetiver, which I think just rounds it all up. It's such a perfect scent to me. It's one of my favorites. So that's just my Guerlains. Some other perfumes that I loved recently were by Florico, and I think I'm going to do a whole video about Florico because they really deserve a whole video. They are very much your private scents, so even if you spray them here on your neck, close to your nose, they're not protecting massively, and they're not lasting a really long time. It depends from scent to scent actually, but I absolutely love smelling them really privately here. I think actually people do notice them, but it's not so much in your face. And of course I don't spray like this ever, and I don't appreciate when other people do. So I think what I'm saying is my philosophy excuse me, my voice is going. My philosophy is that enjoy your fragrance and enjoy it sort of in your own little bubble. So maybe don't spray it that it lasts for a kilometer after you've walked. And yeah, I think that's kind of what I'm getting to. Sorry, it's one of my first videos and I'm trying to get into this talking about perfumes because I really want to, and I've watched so many videos and I really love watching them, and I wanted to do one of my own. So here it is, here's my channel. Sorry if this was a little bit all over the place. I will be doing separate videos talking about each of my scents and each of the new purchases I'm going to make, and I do get a lot of samples, so maybe I will be doing some blind testing or something like that. So if you're interested in this sort of slightly more niche perfume channel, please subscribe or hit the like button. It will really help me knowing if this is something that could be interesting for people. Thank you very much and goodbye.